had one movie massacre, and that one was just crazy. We've had at least one bombing, the Boston Marathon, which was recent past. We've had kidnappings, the two recent ones, the one in Alabama about that guy with the kid underground, and then we had the recent one, which what, in Cleveland, with the three girls. And this list can go on and go on, and all the bad things that happen in society nowadays. I mean, it's just, and the comments that you usually get from the media, the internet, or so forth and so forth is, what has this world come to? You know, like, oh my God, or like, what is this world, like, where are we going, like, what are we leading to? But to continue on, if y'all can answer me this question is, who is behind this violence? And who's causing it? Josh. And if you please go to your Bible in Revelations 12, chapter 12, 7 and 12, it says, and there was a war in heaven, Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought his angels. 9 says, and the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. 12 says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Which leads to saying that that's pretty much about that topic. I mean, he already knows in a short period of time, so I mean, knowing him and his violence, I'm pretty sure that he's trying to cause as much as he can, and I feel like he's done this in a good century as of right now. But continuing on, in the end of times, major developments, I guess I would want to put it in end of times. If you go to Matthew 24:7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in different places. So that's what it said there, and that, from what I read, because it was just getting my mind everywhere, so I was just writing little facts to go on. And same thing in Matthew 24:7, food shortages, it says, and in Luke 21:11, and great earthquake shall be in different places, and famines, and pestilences, and fearful sights, a great sight that shall be there from heaven. So continuing on, aside from identifying, I guess, like developments of the end of times, or you know what we should be facing. Let's see. I also, I identified how people should be, you know, at the end of times, like how are they going to react or act, in other words. And well, I put it in my words, and here's like pinpoints, I topic them down. Lovers of themselves, lovers of money, disobedient to parents, disloyal, having no natural affection, without self-control, fierce, lovers of pleasures rather than lovers of God, having a form of godly devotion but throwing false to it its power. So, I mean, I didn't just make this up, because if you go to Timothy 2, chapter 3, verses 1 through 5.
It said Timothy what?
Oh no, 2, chapter 3, verses 1 through 5. This now also, that in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, innocent fears, despisers of those who are good, traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of God, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. So that's basically, I mean, from y'all's part, if y'all can identify people like that nowadays, I mean, do you see kids nowadays, you know, very disobedient? Do y'all see people bragging about money? For my part, I mean, the most part, I can see that it's probably like in the music industry nowadays, like all of hip-hop being like, well, if you can identify, what do they talk about? I mean, people, oh, I don't like Lil Wayne, for example, because this is all they talk about. I mean, and it's gone to the point where it's just rising to an era where it's bad, like it's going down. But not even that in the music. I mean, like in other points, I mean, you've seen people that are false that say they go to church, but in the real world, maybe they're just like party animals or potheads or so forth. You know, that's one way of saying it. I mean, disloyal, lovers of themselves. The list can go on. I mean, I can write this all day, but from there on, I've seen this from my point of view, like I've seen this. So going on from there, aside from all that, what I can really tell you from this, from what I just said, from going back to that God will soon act on this. You know, he soon will act, and that's like the bottom line of this point that and it says, and well, yeah, he will soon act. I mean, like literally, he's gonna get to the point where he's just gonna put his foot down, and like it's his time, and from there on, like. So continue on proceed. A few more positive things that I can say from this is that, well, that he's coming sooner, like he's coming quicker than you think. Like you probably think like he's coming fast, and it's said right there in Revelation 22, chapter 22, verse 12.
I see.
Let me
Thank
just read it quickly. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. So, I mean, it can be a day, it can be tomorrow, like, who knows? I mean, like, we can wake up tomorrow thinking it's going to be a normal day, but heck, he's already acted before you know. Like, we don't even know, because nobody knows. And you always hear, like, somebody thinking they know, or people making theories, like, don't buy it, like, it's not true. Like, go with the Bible, honestly. Like, if you're really curious for answers, don't be afraid, like, to look through it. So going off what I just said, I mean, that's pretty much what I can honestly say about this topic. I mean, it goes on and it goes on, but I really did my best to pinpoint out the simple facts. But just out of all honesty, like, I'm no pastor, you know, like, I don't really give words or anything, but I was given this topic to write it up. But what I can, like, tell y'all